Imagine a blueprint for a skyscraper, precise, perfect, every detail mapped out. Every line is drawn with intention, every measurement checked and double-checked. It's a vision of order, a promise that if you follow the plan, the building will rise exactly as imagined. But no plan can predict a flock of birds or a worker's bad day. Even the most meticulous designs can't account for every variable, weather, human error, or the unexpected chaos of life. The real world is messy, and so is retirement. Life doesn't follow blueprints. It's full of paperwork, confusion, and moments that don't fit neatly into any plan. On paper, your plan looks flawless. Every dollar, every return calculated, the spreadsheets balance, the projections look promising, and the future seems secure. But life blurs those clean lines. A single event, a market dip, a health scare, or a family emergency can smudge the numbers and force you to rethink everything. The seductive idea is that the future can be modeled, but people in the world change. Seasons shift, economies evolve, and what seemed certain yesterday can become uncertain overnight. A retirement plan built on stable assumptions is like a house on a frozen lake. Solid for now, but the ice will shift. The foundation you trust today may not hold tomorrow, and cracks can appear when you least expect them. Planning isn't useless, it's necessary. It gives you direction, helps you prepare, and provides a sense of control in a world that rarely cooperates. But the real work is adapting when the unexpected happens. The checklist will change, and your ability to pivot is what truly matters. A successful retirement plan isn't unbreakable, it's flexible. Like bamboo in the wind, it bends and sways, absorbing shocks rather than snapping under pressure. The most important part isn't the numbers, it's the room for error. Building in a margin for mistakes, surprises and setbacks is what keeps your plan alive. Your retirement plan is probably wrong, not because of bad math, but because the future is unknowable. No one can see every twist and turn ahead. It's an educated guess, not a guarantee. Every plan is a bet on what might happen, not a promise of what will. Understanding this shifts your focus from perfection to resilience. It's not about getting everything right, but about being able to recover and keep moving forward. The goal isn't to predict every twist, but to prepare for surprises. Life will pack your suitcase with things you never expected. Build a plan that bends, not breaks. Flexibility is your greatest asset when the winds of change blow. Accept that your plan is a snapshot, but life is a movie. The story keeps unfolding, and you have to keep adapting to new scenes. The blueprint is just the start. The real story is how you adapt. Your ability to revise, redraw, and rethink is what shapes your future. Financial resilience matters more than mathematical precision. It's not about having the perfect plan, but about having the strength to weather the storms. Prepare for the future you don't expect, not just the one you hope for, because in the end, it's your ability to adapt that will carry you through. Retirement planning is all about models and projections, clean, logical, and orderly. But those models are just a map, not the territory. The real world is messy, emotional, and unpredictable. The smooth lines of your plan become jagged reality when you retire. Markets swing, inflation surprises, and spending is never as neat as a budget. The core assumption is stability, but life is always in motion. The three-legged stool, withdrawal rate, investment return, lifespan, wobbles constantly. The disconnect between map and territory is where plans fail. It's not about bad math, but limited imagination. We plan for robots, but humans execute the plan. The best retirees know the map is just a guide. They're ready to adapt, eyes open, to whatever the territory brings. Success comes from flexibility, not from following the map perfectly. For decades, a paycheck arrives like clockwork, a comforting rhythm that quietly shapes our lives. It's a steady presence, a silent promise that tomorrow's needs will be met, and that the future is, at least in some ways, predictable. It's more than money. It's a psychological safety net, a foundation for confidence and peace of mind. Knowing another paycheck is coming lets you breathe easier, plan ahead, and enjoy the present without constant worry. Overspend 1 month, another paycheck is coming. That regular deposit cushions mistakes and softens the impact of unexpected expenses, making financial missteps feel temporary and fixable. The paycheck is a river, constantly replenishing what you spend. Like water flowing into a glass, it fills up what's been used, creating a sense of abundance and renewal. Then, in retirement, the river stops. The flow you relied on for years suddenly dries up, and the landscape of your finances changes overnight. Now, every dollar spent is gone forever. There's no automatic refill, no next payday to restore what's been used. Each withdrawal feels final. Spending shifts from casual to consequential. Even small purchases are weighed more carefully, and the freedom you once felt is replaced by a new sense of caution. Withdrawing from savings feels like depletion, not growth. Each transaction is a reminder that your resources are finite, and every choice matters more. The emotional shift is profound. Anxiety replaces comfort. The security of a steady paycheck is gone, and uncertainty takes its place. On paper, a withdrawal equals a paycheck, but it never feels the same. The numbers might match, but the emotions are worlds apart. Every expense feels heavier, every purchase more significant. The act of spending becomes a decision that carries more weight than ever before. The finite nature of your resources becomes real. You see the limits, not just in numbers, but in daily life. Each dollar is a piece of your future. Unexpected costs feel like threats, not annoyances. A surprise expense can shake your sense of security and force tough choices. You question every purchase, not out of need, but out of fear. The stakes feel higher, and the margin for error feels smaller. This isn't financial trouble, it's a new relationship with money. Retirement transforms how you think, feel, and act with every dollar. The paycheck's power was making resources feel infinite. It gave you the illusion of endless possibility, a sense that you could always recover. In retirement, you face their limits every day. The boundaries of your savings become clear, and you must navigate them with care and intention. The challenge isn't just math, it's managing this emotional shift. Adapting to a new financial reality means learning to balance caution with enjoyment and security with freedom. Recognizing this helps you prepare for the real experience of retirement, one where understanding your emotions is just as important as understanding your finances. In your working years, a market decline feels like an opportunity. Stocks are on sale. You might even feel a bit excited, knowing you can buy more shares at a discount, confident that time is on your side. The ups and downs of the market seem less threatening when you're still earning a paycheck and have years ahead to recover from any downturns. You're a buyer with time to recover. Every dip is a chance to build your future wealth, and patience is your greatest ally. But in retirement, everything changes. Now, you're a seller, living off investments that may be shrinking. The same market drop that once felt like a bargain now feels like a threat to your security. A bear market now feels like a direct threat. Each headline about falling stocks can trigger anxiety, making you question your financial future. Every withdrawal means selling more shares, permanently reducing your base. The more you sell when prices are low, the harder it becomes to recover when the market rebounds. Fear can drive you to sell at the worst time, locking in losses. It's easy to let emotions take over, especially when you see your nest egg shrinking. Fleeing to cash after a drop feels safe, but it cripples your plan's growth. You might avoid further losses, but you also miss out on the recovery that often follows. The real danger isn't the market, it's your reaction to it. Emotional decisions can turn a temporary setback into a permanent loss. A plan designed for decades can be undone by panic in a single year. Years of careful saving and planning can unravel if you let fear dictate your moves. The bear market doesn't destroy the plan. Emotional decisions do. It's not the downturn itself, but how you respond that determines your outcome. Staying invested, even when it's hard, is key to long-term success. History shows that markets recover and those who stay the course are often rewarded. Flexibility and discipline matter more than perfect timing. By adapting your withdrawals, staying calm and trusting your plan, you give yourself the best chance to thrive, even when dancing with the bear. Before retirement, your finances run on autopilot. Paychecks, contributions, and bills happen automatically. Retirement dismantles that system. You become the pilot and the air traffic controller. Every withdrawal, every tax decision, every portfolio move is now on you. The sheer number of choices leads to decision fatigue. Fatigue can cause mistakes, procrastination, or overly conservative choices. The plan may be sound, but the human executing it can get worn down. Simplicity and automation can help preserve your energy for what matters most. Retirement plans assume a straight path, but life improvises. The biggest threats aren't market crashes, but unpredictable events, health issues, family needs, sudden expenses. Health is the wild card. No one has an average experience. Medical surprises can blow up even the best budget. Family needs, helping children, parents, or grandchildren aren't in the plan, but they happen. These choices reshape your finances, often out of love, not failure. Smaller surprises, moving, insurance hikes add up over time. Each forces an adjustment, and after a dozen, the plan looks nothing like it did on day one. The original plan bends and reshapes under life's pressure. Flexibility is essential. Rigidity guarantees disappointment. The best plans expect detours and leave room for them. Life never sticks to a budget, so your plan shouldn't either. Adaptability is your greatest asset. Many retirees fear running out of money, so they guard their savings fiercely. This anxiety can lead to a paradox. Those with enough become afraid to spend it all. Years of saving make spending feel reckless, even when it's safe. Frugality becomes a prison, not a virtue. The result is self-imposed austerity, denying yourself comfort and joy. The plan says you're safe, but you still feel scarcity. Underspending is as much a failure as overspending. The goal isn't to die with the most money, but to live well. A plan that protects capital but fails the person has missed the point. Money should be a tool for freedom, not a cage. The fear of spending leads to deferral. We'll do it later. Waiting for the perfect moment assumes your health and desires won't change. But time isn't neutral. Energy and ability fade. The dream trip at 67 may be impossible at 77. I've seen couples wait, only to lose the chance forever. Money can be replaced, time and health cannot. Prioritizing wealth preservation over life enjoyment is a costly trade. The plan's quest for certainty can cost you your dreams. Don't wait for all the lights to turn green. They never will. The best time is often now. Protect your assets, but don't forget to live. A good retirement isn't just long, it's fulfilling. Don't let caution steal your only chance. A perfect plan crumbles when it meets real life. It fails by ignoring emotion, uncertainty, and the inevitability of change. The solution isn't to abandon planning, but to rethink it. A good plan is more than a spreadsheet, it's a framework for decisions under pressure. Build in buffers, flexibility, and simplicity. Talk openly with family. Share decisions. Allow for both unexpected costs and spontaneous joys. The best plan helps you sleep at night, not just maximize returns. Real-life retirement requires resilience and wisdom. Remember, the map is not the territory. Adapt and live well.